it's me again. What up, what up, what up? Hey, check it out. It's Monday. Excited about Mondays as always. I need y'all to get up. Get that ass up. Let's go. It's Monday. Get on your grind. Get on your hustle. Paper chase. Do what you do. Do what you're good at. Hey, but look, today, I kind of just wanted to put a little message out there. Today's message is play the cards you dealt. Play the cards you dealt. That's kind of, that's what the message is. Just black and white. Play the cards you dealt. In life, people are dealt good cards and bad cards. You know, you got some that are dealt a guaranteed win. Some that are dealt a great hand, guaranteed win, without trying. But some of us, and when I say some of us, I'll say most of us, are dealt cards that you got to put a little work in. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a little work in, and don't fold. You know what I mean? When you get dealt that hand, and it's seemingly a bad hand, don't fold. Bluff. Stay in the game. Stay in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know that once you're dealt that hand, what you think or seems to be bad, once the cards are pulled, you know what I'm saying, that hand that you think is bad or feel like it's bad at the time may end up being decent. You know what I'm saying? May end up being A-okay. It's all right. Something you can work with. Then once more cards are pulled, you know what I'm saying, that okay hand or that bad hand that you thought you had may be pretty good now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're looking good. And the more cards you pull in life, the more opportunities you take, the more chances you take, the more drive you have, the more cards that are pulled, that bad hand may end up being the best hand at the table. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to sit and play the cards that you're dealt. Don't just, again, don't give in. Don't fold. Bluff. Bluff. Fake it till you make it. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to do that out here. Like, you know, life is full of opportunities. One thing that kind of goes hand in hand with that, I can't stand, and you may have heard me say it before and you'll hear it in the future, I just can't stand people that make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make excuses. Whatever you want to have in life, you can have. Whatever you want to do in life, you can do. You know what I'm saying? You just have to find the time, the sacrifice, the money, etc., to do it. But it's there. It's definitely there for you. You just have to find a way to get to it. And people make excuses because of the economy or the society or what they're going through, or they don't got the time or bills or family or kids. You know what I'm saying? So there's always an excuse, and that excuse makes it okay. So you become complacent. And if you become complacent and you make an excuse, only deep down inside you know that it's an excuse, that you could have done a little bit more, that you could have tried a little bit harder. You could have sacrificed a little bit more time. You could have budgeted a little more money. So it's always a way, but people make excuses. So when you make an excuse, you have to be accountable for your actions. You got to accept what the outcome is. You know, another saying, you can't have something you never had without doing something you've never done. You got to do different. If you're doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome, then you setting yourself up for failure. You playing to the left. You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, it takes time and years for them to realize that, and some people don't realize that. But you really, really have to just, I always stress that, dig in and do what you're going to do. Like, dig in and go get it. Go get it. You know, I'm not at the top of where I want to be at, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? The same thing I preach, you know, I definitely practice what I preach, but you know, I like talking to people, I like mentoring people, and I'm gonna keep on pushing that. Like, you really gotta, whatever you wanna have, you can have it. Just sacrifice. You may have to take that time away from him or from her or from them. But I mean, sacrificing temporarily now for later benefits you. You can't worry about now all the time. It's about later. It's about the next step. It's about the next goal. It's about the next accomplishment. Like, you really gotta just focus. Just focus on what you want to do, and I promise you will get there. Definitely. I mean, and you know, I'm never going to not say, like, you got to pray. You got to pray. You got to have God on your side. You know, if you don't have that, then that's already kind of loss you taking from the jump. You know, I mean, it's definitely a loss you're taking from the jump. But you got to get in there and you got to grind and you got to do it. If you want it, you can have it. Most of us were taught that when we were kids. You know, whatever you want, you can have, your parents told you. You know, the sky's the limit. It truly is. It's not just a saying that's passed down. The sky is the limit. You can have what you want if you dig in and get it. Make that sacrifice, get up, spend a little more time doing it, put a little more money away, you know what I mean, and just really focus on what you want to do and get it done. If you set a goal or set a goal date and you don't accomplish what your goal is on that date, okay, don't fall off, push harder. Your date just got pushed to the right a little bit. Don't, oh, well, I didn't make it by that date, so now I can't do it. Keep going, dig in, keep on pushing. Like, really, just do what you got to do. Like, there's so many opportunities out here. Stop making excuses, y'all. Stop making excuses. If you want it, you can get it. If you don't want it, accept that. Accept that you don't really want it. You're complacent with what you got. You don't want any more in life. And just move on from there. But if you're going to pass down to, I say other generations, your kids or someone else, like, don't teach them to do what you're doing. That's an individual or personal decision that you make. But don't teach that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Teach others that if you want it, you can really have it. And if you can show them that versus just saying it out of your mouth, it comes out, the outcome is a whole lot better. But yeah, I'm a little amped up. It's Monday. Like, I love Mondays. Time to get back on it, get back on the grind. There's a lot of things that can be done. Monday through Friday, it's time to get it, grind, go in, get it how you live. Saturday is the weekend, turn up a little bit. But hey, it's Monday, so get that ass up. Get to this money and let's go.